welcome to our new school year, 2025-2026. Oh, am I excited. Really looking forward to this school year. The summer was a bit quiet, got a lot of work done, but I am thrilled to have our staff, students, family members, community, all back. This is now my third year as superintendent, and I've got so many ideas. We'll continue the important work embedded in our strategic plan. And then there are a lot of other ideas that I'd like to continue with our team to ensure that our school continues to thrive and be the best. I'm on my way to pick up our Associated Student Body Government President, Kai Davis. Come with me.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. All good?
All good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for joining today.
Naturally, I'm super excited. Do you know where we're going?
Yes. We are headed around the bend. We're going to your next class, CTE class, yes?
Yes, biomed.
Great. We want to go in. We'd love to see the class and see what you're studying.
Sounds good. We've been working on a lot of different things, like, for example, how to work with a student if there's an emergency, figuring out what to do in an emergency, different terminology and what the meanings are. Like medical terminology, those words are really, really long, so we've got to know what they mean.
Right, that's really important that you know the definition so that you can use them.
Right now I'm in the biomedicine track.
And why did you select that field?
Well, because being an athlete, I get injured. So I'm curious as to what different terminology is to get some additional information on how I can heal myself, how I can do better, how I can help other students or other athletes to get better and heal themselves.
So that you can be in tip-top shape, is that right? To play, I'm assuming.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. That's the goal.
All right, and do you know about my theme for this year?
Yeah, united in...
Yes. So it is united in purpose, unlimited in possibility. Just out of curiosity, how do you perceive that theme and how can you embed that in what you do as student body government, as a student, as a football player? How can you apply that theme across the board?
Well, being a Cub athlete as well as a student and ASBG president, we have a lot of different meetings, and this way I can interact with our students and get their feedback. I really have to make that connection with them to understand how they're feeling and what they want for the school to be in the future. That's always my goal, is to make that connection. Once we have that collaboration, we'll all thrive.
Well, give me an example. Can you give me an example of what the students are typically wanting? What are they talking about? Give me an example of how you could collaborate.
Well, for example, vending machines.
Oh, that has been a theme that has been longstanding. Why are we so desperate for vending machines?
Well, students get really hungry. They want snacks. I mean, there's snacks provided, yeah, but they want something else. You know, they're in the mood for something specific, a specific flavor. And the vending machine has a ton of different options for snacks and drinks. And during class, sometimes you just need a break. So getting all that information visually is tough. So this way it helps students and also helps the school as well. And get some, once we have a good meal, then you can focus better.
And support the athletes, right? So one thing I've noticed here at CSDR, a strength of ours, is our pride and this feeling of belonging. Why do you think that happens here?
Well, the deaf community is very small.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a ton of different deaf schools in different states, and everyone has that pride in their school. So having that collaboration with other students, you just get that passion. For example, like with just our logo, we're proud of our mascot. I want to show other schools that we are the best, that we have a great program and we're a good school. Yeah, and honestly, this is our superpower, is being deaf.
It is.
Hearing people, it's that's a common thing, being hearing, but deafness is kind of a rarity. For example, like during a football game, I am hard of hearing. I can speak fairly well. So during the game, I can trash talk and the other team gets mad and I just sign back to them. So it's that trash talk that's healthy. You know, it's very competitive. It's a good thing. So definitely a lot of pride.
And sadly, we do have teams that really minimize your aptitude because of your deafness.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I show them. You think we're no big deal? Great, no problem. Then I'm going to show you. I'm not going to just lay down and take it. I'm going to prove to them that we're better. At the end of the day, they're going to realize that deafness is a superpower. It's really cool.
And I'm assuming at the end of the day, right, you kill them on the field, right, you beat them, but then there's still good sportsmanship. Is that right?
Always, always. It just leads to good positive vibes in the classroom, to staff and to students and to your friends.
And with good sportsmanship, it really is a good example to the hearing community as to what does it mean to be deaf?
Well, hearing people look at deaf people and think, oh, well, they're different than us. I will always treat everyone equally and fairly. It could be based on gender, it could be a variety of different things. I will always treat everyone equally and fairly. Different perspectives don't make a difference, but good sportsmanship is really important. Like my wristband here says, a positive attitude will lead to positive outcomes.
Beautiful.
I really like that. So I usually have the wristband on. I can't go a day without being positive in my life. I have to have that positivity. So the students here, they may be having a bad day, and we don't know about it.
It is amazing how just a simple smile or a good morning greeting can really make a difference. All right, so we have arrived. Okay, and we're here at your biomed class. Are we okay if we go with you?
Absolutely. I want to show you around for sure. Let's go. I'm going to show you some different classes and to what we do here. But we got to get a lab coat first.
Ah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to class. We have a special guest with us today.
Hello.
Can anyone tell me about the biomed pathway? Can anybody talk about that?
Well, this pathway is 3 different classes. We have the human body systems, as well as medical terminology, and our medical lab. So it's a place to get our CTE accreditation, the endorsement, to be able to prepare for college and our futures. We also do CPR, we do different dissection, and we also learn about different terminology to be ready for the hospital setting.
Can you guys show me an example of what is actually performed in this class?
So for vital signs, let's go ahead and grab our patient. Who can tell me how we take a temperature?
I'll do it. So you start with this.
Great job. How do you measure oxygen saturation?
Let me show you. Let me get it. Actually, can I see your finger?
Who can show me how to take a blood pressure?
I'll do that.
And lastly, how do we take a pulse?
I got it. So this is very deaf friendly. Check this out. So you can see the pulse. If it's flatlined, that means we don't have a person that is actually alive with us.
Thanks so much for letting me come in and see what you're learning every day.
Sure. Well, you're always welcome here, April.
Bye. Have a good day. Thank you.
Wow. I learned so much from Kai. That biomedical class and what we're doing, what we're studying over there, that kind of collaboration truly provides amazing opportunities for our students and their future to just simply excel. This year's theme, United in Purpose, Unlimited in Opportunity. What does that mean to you? I ask.
We can do it.
Finally!
Socialization.
Collaboration.
Unity.
Don't give up.
Excel.
Persevere.
Forever.
Don't stop.
Collaboration.
Come and join me for the next drive. See ya. Take care.